Okay, I'm just leaving Neel Gap. It's about, I don't know, 10 in the morning, I think. I got a ride from Marvin and Annabelle, and that was awesome. Marvin picked me up from Ingalls yesterday, offered to give me a ride up here. I just love the people out here. People will help you out. They don't even know you. That's what I love about this whole thing. I mean, why isn't the world like this? I don't know. I mean, he had no reason to help me, but he did. And I was thankful. So it's a really nice day. It's a little bit cool, which is perfect. It's probably about 45 degrees, 50, and sunny. Look at that. And I'm starting up from Neel Gap. Not sure how far I'll go. Hoping to go about 13 to 14 miles today. But we'll see. Had a great day in Blairsville. But it's good to be out here again. So Marvin, thank you. I appreciate it. It's a pleasure talking to you on the drive up here. And I loved having Annabelle with us. Have fun today. Okay, I'm about a mile in. It's about, I don't know, 45 degrees. It's perfect hiking. No wind. I mean, you can see this. There's the trail right there. I guess can't really tell it's a trail, but that's a trail. And then that's the trail where I'm going. You probably can't see it very well, but that's okay. Trust me, it's a good trail right now. And I'm hoping to go about 13 or 14 miles today, but later on I'll tell you about another cool thing I had happen yesterday. It happened when Jen and I were in the Sierras last year, and it happened when I was on the Arizona Trail the year before. And it's just a cool thing about this internet technology stuff that, you know, this old guy doesn't really know too much about, but it's worked out really good for me over these long trails I've done. So I'll tell you about it when we get up the trail a little bit. You have fun today. Okay, just went by a little family from Everett, Washington. That was pretty cool. I think that's the first West Coast person I've run into out here. Most people are from the East Coast. And you can see in the picture, they have about a, I don't know, year and a half old baby that she's carrying on the front of her. And then there's about a 5-year-old. And they're moving up the trail. It's pretty cool. Said it was really cold out here last night, so I was glad to have been in the hotel in Blairsville. So I'll talk to you later. Okay, I'm about a little over 3 miles in, and just went by 2 young ladies I met at the Woods Hole shelter, Jasper and Tie-Dye. And I had said in the other day's video that a couple of people were snoring in the shelter, and Jasper and Tie-Dye were not. So I just want to make sure that's noted. They were 2 of the quiet people. But Tie-Dye did have me laughing a little bit. So anyway, have fun there. I'm going up a little hill here, a steep little climb. But today has been awesome. The 3 miles so far. Temperature's perfect. Sun's out, but it's not too hot. It's probably 50. Feels awesome. And feels like a good day so far. So I'll talk to you later. Have fun today. Okay, got a story here. I was walking along and there was a guy sitting there, and he got up, he started walking with me a little bit, and we exchanged names, and I said, I think I've seen you before somewhere. Are you on Facebook or YouTube? And he said, yeah. I said, yeah, I thought I saw you on Facebook. And he said, yeah, I'm walking with Penguin. And I said, oh, who's Penguin? He said, it's my daughter. And I said, well, where's she at? And he said, well, she passed. And I said, oh, she's in front of us? And he said, no, she passed away in a fire, I guess last year. And she was 22 years old and got caught in an apartment, and fire burnt her to death. Oh, so he's carrying her, and she's the penguin he's carrying. I should have taken a picture, but man, right when he told me, I just started crying. The fool I am, and couldn't stop crying. I felt so bad for him. I have a sore ankle or whatever, or I'm hungry. He's carrying his daughter. Yeah. It's an amazingly cool thing, and you're out here for all kinds of different reasons, but that one, have a feeling he's going to make it to the end. She's going to love the whole trail. Talk to you later. Okay, I stopped to take a break and get some water. I found a creek. And I got a really long, steep uphill here, so I'll talk a little while. I let Lou go by because I was getting some water, and Lou was the guy that's carrying his daughter, and I asked him if it was okay if I took a picture of his daughter. And so I was lucky enough to get a picture of his daughter, Penguin. I felt so bad after meeting him and talking to him, and I just kind of walked away, and as I was walking, I felt bad that I didn't take a picture of her, so I got one. I feel way better. Okay, now about this internet stuff that I mentioned earlier in the video. I'm just an old guy, and I started a Facebook page a couple years ago, not knowing what it could do, but what it's done is allow former students to get a hold of me, or not get a hold of me, but contact me, or give me a thumbs up on my posts or whatever. And to me, that's just so amazing. It's so incredible. Because that would never happen. I'm an old guy. That would never happened 30 years ago. So I had posted the first couple of days on my Facebook page, and I got a little like from a student that I hadn't heard from in 7 years. I had her in class in 2015. And I love that stuff. And I saw the little like, and I saw her name, and I thought, oh, this is awesome. So I messaged her and asked her how she's doing, and how's life going, that kind of stuff. She messages back, which is incredible. I get to finally find out how one of my former students is doing, because we don't know. We just have them for a couple hours a day, send them off into the world. Whatever, we don't know where they're going or whatever. And I always wonder, when I'm out on these trails, I always wonder where my former students are. So anyway, this young lady, she's in college, and she is going to get a fish and wildlife job, I guess, of some kind. Law enforcement, some kind. Which is truly amazing, because she was just the nicest young lady. So, Miranda, if you're watching this, thank you for liking my post. I just love hearing from former students and knowing they're doing okay. I mean, Jen and I, my wife and I, we don't have kids, so we always considered our former athletes and our former students our kids. And we don't know what they're doing. We have no clue what they're doing later on in life. And we want to know, I want to know you're all doing okay. And those of you who are teachers and are watching this, you know what I'm talking about. It's really cool to get a message from a kid after 1, 2, 3, 4 years, whatever. I mean, I've been out of school for 3 years. I haven't taught for 3 years. And I still get a message from a kid, hadn't seen in 7 years. What a cool thing. It's the coolest thing ever. So anyway, you have fun today. I got to get up this dang hill. It is, I'm coming out of Neel Gap. I guess it's long uphill. So I'll talk to you later. Okay, I think I'm at the top of this climb. That was a rough climb, man. There's a little white blaze. Woo. Let's keep following those north. I think I got about 6, it's I think 1:30ish. I got about 6 miles to where I'm planning on going for the night. And I think that was my last monster climb. So that's good. I got a little bit up here. So I'll talk to you later. Have fun today. There's my buddy again. I didn't see him at all yesterday. He probably got into the hotel early. But he's doing pretty good, I think. He doesn't talk much. That's a cool thing. He's probably lost in his thoughts like me. Thinking about Jen. Love you, Jen. Miss you. Miss Rocky. Rocky would love it out here. He would just be going crazy on all the smells. Talk to you in a while. Okay, I've just seen it all. Walking along, and these people go by, and I look at one of them. They got no shoes on, like they're walking with no shoes. And she was as comfortable as could be. I'm like, well, you gotta be kidding me. So she let me take a picture of her feet. It's the coolest thing you ever saw in your life. Well, we all fit on that spectrum somewhere. I'm not sure where that person fits. Hey, you have fun today. Okay, I got about a mile to go before my campsite for the night, and I loaded up with water, I don't know, half a mile ago, because there was a big creek and it said there was no water later on in the trail. So I have 3.5 liters, so that's almost 7 pounds of water. And then I come around the corner, and you can hear it already, I think. What a knucklehead. Come around the corner and we got that. Jeez. Oh, well. Knucklehead, bonehead move. Okay, well, I carried that water an extra half a mile. So I got about a mile left to where I'm going to put my tent up. I got water back there at the shelter, Low Gap shelter, but there was already 15 people there around the shelter. And when I left Neel Gap, there was probably 20 people just sitting around getting ready to go. So I know they're behind me, and they're gonna probably all go there too. So I didn't want to be around that. So there's supposedly a nice little site up here that's flat. Okay, I'm gonna do a wrap up for the day. Sun's going down over there. It's pretty good night. Today was a pretty good day. About 14 miles, didn't get to start until about 10. So that's a pretty good day. A lot of ups and downs. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. And probably the best day I've had so far. It was about 55 degrees the whole day. Sunny, but not overly hot. No wind. And it's supposed to be like this for about a week, so that's a good thing. And I had, a couple good things happen. I met that dad that is carrying his daughter, her ashes. She had died in a fire. She was 22 years old, and he's carrying her. It's like, if I have a sprained ankle or something, I mean, why am I complaining? He's carrying his daughter. I mean, how cool is that? It's just amazing. And then Marvin picking me up and driving me all the way up here. Where else would this happen? I mean, you meet a person, you know nothing about this person, and he's willing to get me up to the trail. I mean, the people out here are incredible. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I think I'm going to go about 16 or 70. I'm going to get up a little bit earlier and get going, because I got a really flat, probably first 8 miles, which is good. I haven't had a flat section for a while, so that's good. And Jen, I love you. I miss you. You're my angel. And have a great night, okay? I miss ya. Talk to you tomorrow.